y'all. Hi, this is Kara from iStampin.com. I just thought I would get on and do a fun craft and chat. iStampin Live. I don't know really. I thought the craft and chat's kind of fun. Don't know if that's original. So if anybody else is using that, oh well. But I wanted to show you this really simple card, and I'm going to change this part up. I'm not sure if I care for that. But anyway, it's a very simple card. It's almost a one layer. These are some die cuts. But this beautiful stamp set, this is another one of our host stamp sets from the new annual catalog. This is called Soft Spring. So you can see all the beautiful images that you can do some two-step stamping. This is our really unique, distinctive stamping. And I just loved these sprigs, and I just thought it would be so pretty to show them hanging down from the top of the card. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So if y'all have any questions while I'm creating this card, we can always craft and chat. That's what we did on Monday night. I showed y'all some really cute cards, and we just had a fun time just chatting along. So if you have any questions or you just want to talk, just put them in the comments, and I've got my laptop next to me, so I should be able to check that throughout the process. So let me show you the supplies you're going to need. You're not really going to need too many. So again, Soft Spring, this is one of our host stamp sets. So that's in the back of the catalog. And the way you can earn the host stamp sets is if you have an order of $150 or more before tax and shipping with your Stampin' Rewards that you earn, you can actually use those rewards to purchase the stamp sets. If you do some kind of online party or things like that and you earn Stampin' Rewards, those are the ways that you earn these host stamp sets. So Soft Spring, that's one of them. The Thanks Friend, that is coming from the Well Written Dies. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going to do thanks. I may ask y'all's opinion. If I do Thanks Friend, I've got my ruler and pencil because this is not straight whatsoever. I tried eyeballing that and I did a horrible, horrible job doing that. The colors that I pulled for the sprigs, this is the exact same stamp, just in different colors. So I'm going to be stamping in Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and Pear Pizzazz. So just some really pretty greens in our collections. And then this is just a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've cut this down to 5.5 by 8.5, and I've already scored this at 4 1/4. So let me move these, and I'll crease this with my bone folder, burnish that. And then the Thanks Friend, that's just some black cardstock. Oh, where is it? It's around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So I'm just going to die cut that out, and then to attach it, I am using the fine tip glue pen. I love this for these really intricate types of dies. This is the best adhesive. So really that is all the supplies you're going to need. So why don't we get started? This isn't too hard of a card, but this is a card that I'm doing for my July monthly card class. So my class, I do local classes here in Jacksonville, Florida, the Jacksonville, Florida area. So if I have enough interest, I would love to be able to send these kits to customers that don't live locally. So if you have interest, I can give you all the details about how to get these kits. It will include all of the consumables to make the cards. It just won't include the stamp sets or the inks. So just the cardstock, any embellishments, any kind of ribbon, anything like that that I use to make the card. That's what you would get. I'm going to put one more sticky note right here just in case. So I'm just putting just masking off the back side of the card to be able to stamp the greenery at the top so that it doesn't mark up the back side. And I'm going to start off with, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put my Stampin' Pierce mat behind because these are photopolymer stamps. I'm going to start off with Mossy Meadow. And I know these aren't, Mossy Meadow isn't a typical like summer color, but I was just thinking of, you know, if you live somewhere where they have some really pretty like forests and things like that, and just the dark colors that you may see during the summertime. And I'm just going to have this go off like that. Okay. And so I will need to clean my stamps in between because I'm going to be using those same ones. So I'm just using my Simply Chamois. All right, and so what I'm going to do now is this is the little parts that go into these, the leaves. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow again, and I'm just going to stamp off once. It looks like I got a little bit of ink down there. And just come in there. It's not meant to line up perfectly, so don't be too concerned if it looks a little off-centered. So just line it up to your best ability. And then we have this other little image right here. So this is the main, that's the outline. Then this is the middle part for this part. And then these little leaves are for those leaves. So I'm going to stamp off again and just come in here and fill in those little gaps. Okay, so let's clean these and then we're done with Mossy Meadow. Okay, so how is everyone doing this afternoon? Nice Wednesday. We've already had one of our normal afternoon thunderstorms, so hopefully that will be it for today. It looks like the sun's trying to come out here, so that's nice. If you're not familiar with Florida, during the summertime, it's very, very normal for us to get these very quick and intense afternoon showers. Usually they're around this time. Today we had ours a little bit earlier in the day. Okay, so I'm using Pear Pizzazz. I don't know if I showed you that color, but this is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm just kind of filling in the gaps. And now I'm going to come in with the color and stamp off once. And it doesn't look like I'm going to need to use the leaves. There we go. I was a little confused where those where those went. Stamp off once and then over here. Okay. So let me clean this again. And then the last color I'm going to use is Old Olive. So I just use these two stamps. You can, and I actually need to do this with mine, you can run this through the washing machine. Doesn't get it completely clean, but it does get at least all the ink off. I mean, it doesn't, like, you know, it's pretty much stained. That's going to stay there, but at least it gets all that ink out. Because I can, on my hands, I can see the ink. Oh, is it hot there, Barbara? Hey, Debbie. It's hot everywhere. It's actually, when, you know, after it rains, it usually gets super, super steamy, but it doesn't seem too hot. You can kind of tell when it's hot outside. But no, I hear you. Okay, let's see. I feel like I need to use this color one more time, but maybe, let's see here. Maybe if I can put one down here, let's see what this looks like. I'm kind of experimenting. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead and do this, and then I'll pull off the Post-it notes, and if I feel like I need to add a little bit more Old Olive, then I'll kind of figure out where to go. Okay, let's see. I feel like I need one just a little bit longer. I kind of didn't do that. So let's see here. Maybe I'll go right about here. I kind of overlapped, but hopefully that won't look crazy once I do the other part. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh no, that looks good. Other than that, I'm gonna have to figure out how to hide that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna draw myself a straight line with my ruler so that I can use so I can line up my die cuts straight. Because if you saw what I said at the very beginning, I did not line them up. But let's see here. I think that may be a little too high. So this is the well-written dies. This goes with the well-written words. It matches the stamp set. So I mean this set has a ton of possibilities. You can build so many phrases, and it's just the possibilities are just endless with this set. Okay, yeah, I need to erase this really quick and just go a little bit lower. Okay, let's see. So I just need to go down 1/4 inch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that will help, definitely. Okay, so let me get I'm gonna go ahead and die cut these really quick. And I'm gonna just tell you with this little I for friend, keep track of that. I had to die cut that out again. That little dot, it's easy to misplace. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so let me move all this and we can, I'm going to use my, this little pick tool. Okay, I'm going to put that little dot right there. I don't want to misplace that. There we go. And then just pop these out. This little, the paper piercer part of the take your pick tool, whatever we call it, is so helpful for these kind of situations. So I'm just poking all the little bits out. Okay, so let me get these all out of the way. Okay, bring our card back in. And make sure my little dot stays over there. And I tried to eyeball this doing the first one, and I should have known better. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue these down. And then once I know that the glue is completely dry, then I'll come back and erase the pencil line. Because I just feel like if I tried to erase it and the glue isn't completely dry, that may smear and then the pencil would show. Do y'all have any suggestions on that? Hey, Carol, have y'all ever drawn like pencil lines as a guideline, and then is it easy to go back and erase the pencil? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just put little tiny dots all on the back side. Okay. So I'm gonna, I think that looks good. And then usually what I do is I put like a heavy block on there, like, you know, your acrylic block. And it just takes a few seconds, really. Just about by the time that I get done putting all the glue on the back side of this, the glue has already set up under the thing. So I guess I just never think about them. I guess for me, it's just easier just to grab, whoops, the fine tip glue pen and do it this way. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the little putty end for this little tiny dot. And okay, so I'm going to put glue on the back side. I love this. This tool is worth everything just for this reason. And then I'm just going to put the dot right there. If I tried to do that with my fingernails, it would it would never happen. So I'm still a little off-centered. This side, oh well. It's not perfect, you know, it's a handmade card. But anyway, hey Avenel, haven't seen you in a while. I haven't heard from you in a while. But anyway, so, you know, friend needs to be over just a little bit. I mean, I can go ahead and erase the ends. And I'll erase it right here. But I'm going to wait until this part dries before I go and erase that. That's going to drive me crazy. But anyway, so there's, oh, well, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. So there is a very quick and easy card, almost one layer. You know, it really, even with this is so thin. Now you could do faux chipboard if you wanted to really make it, stand out. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that technique. I've done it a few times. If you do like faux chipboard, what you would do is you would die cut the same thing. Like, I think you want to do it at least about 5 times. And then what you do is you just build the layers on top of each other. And then it's really thick. And it's such a cool effect. You know, how chipboard is, you know, you can still find chipboard pieces in scrapbooking and in the planning, the paper planning communities. But that's a really fun technique. If you wanted to really pop this up and make that stand out, you could make yourself some faux chipboard. But anyway, could you maybe use the same rhinestones or something? Yes, I could. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Actually, let's see here. These are those new Noble Peacock rhinestones. Have y'all seen these? Aren't these absolutely gorgeous? Let's see. Let's add some and see what this looks like. So we'll put one down there. I don't know. Can y'all see these two little things right here? I think that would be too much if I put rhinestones right there. Let's see there. And there, we can kind of do something like that. Colors of these are gorgeous. Just beautiful. Hopefully that's coming across good on camera. But anyway, so there was a perfect you know, little fix there. That's what we love our embellishments for, is to cover up our boo-boos. And I really think it adds something to it, makes it even prettier. All right, guys, well, that's it for today. This is a super quick card. I got to get ready for my class tomorrow. So like I said, I have 2 other cards that I'll be showing that will go with the class kit that I'll make available. So I'll have that information probably out by next Monday. So like I said, if you're interested in that, I'll be able to, you can order that from me, and it will have all the consumables to make the cards. But this is going to be one of them that we're making this month. Y'all have a great day. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, so we just have 2 more days and then it's the weekend. And I hope y'all have some fun stuff planned. All right, guys. Well, thanks for crafting and chatting with me. And I'll have a blog post about this card up tomorrow, but you can always watch the replay on Facebook. Okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.